Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you for tuning in. Today I thought I would do a little skincare slash self-care night and also like a Q&A and just a little talk like we're on FaceTime together, because I feel like there's a couple things that I want to share and there's a couple things that I want to talk about, and I also want to answer some of your questions. This skincare night I'm going to be using only Hey Buds skincare that they actually just sent me today. I'm super excited to try these. I've been waiting for weeks for these to come in. I'm beyond excited. So without further ado, let's get into the video. To start off, I don't think it's really a self-care night unless you're in some PJs, so let's get into some comfy clothing. Okay, that's definitely better, and I thought I would go for a little bit of a green moment since Hey Bud's whole brand is based off of green. It's not the same green, but you know, the effort's there, guys. The effort is there. Throughout the whole course of this video, I'm going to be asking you to completely ignore the condition of my nails right now, because yeah, they're atrocious and actually terrifying. I don't think I can keep living like this. First step in this whole nighttime routine is I'm going to be using Hey Bud's Hemp Gel Cleanser, and all of this is made with natural ingredients, and apparently it's also really good for sensitive skin, which is good for me because my skin is extremely sensitive and I find it really hard to find a good facial cleanser that doesn't cause breakouts and doesn't cause irritation or redness in my skin. So let's do that first. Okay, but tell me why that was actually one of the most smooth cleansers I've ever used, and it smells so good. Like, I honestly didn't expect that. I just expected it to smell like soap. Unfortunately, today I did decide to wear waterproof mascara, so I will just be using my regular makeup remover to just quickly remove the last bit of the makeup on my eyes. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is school. So as you know, I just recently started school. This year doesn't seem too bad. I do have a spare this semester, which I didn't necessarily want because I honestly wanted my spare next term because I'm also getting a car next term, so it would kind of be nice to be able to drive. But luckily I do have friends in every single one of my classes this term, and we all pretty much accidentally switched all the classes we wanted to switch into each other's, which wasn't necessarily planned. And yes, I did just get makeup remover in my eye. Some of the kids that I did not like very much have left the school. We'll see how the rest of the school year goes. Hopefully it all goes well. Am I nervous? Just a little bit, but I think everything will be fine. Okay, now that I'm done removing my makeup, we're gonna start with the actual skincare. I actually love this headband so much. Owen has a matching one. It's amazing. I posted a Q&A on my Instagram story. If you don't follow it, my Instagram is elm_Michelle1, and on there I usually just post the regular things, and also on my stories you'll find that I post a lot of Q&As and stuff like that. I think first I'm gonna start off by using their clay skincare mask. I'm actually really excited for this because I've been meaning to do a facial. Clear as clay hemp clay mask, and it draws out impurities and clears and brightens the skin. First question of this Q&A is, any advice for a fellow 16-year-old struggling with keeping up school and sports? So if you didn't know, for most of my life I've always played school sports. I was always into basketball and volleyball, and for a lot of my life I was in club sports as well. It can be a lot trying to manage both, and I think the best advice I can give is in the times where you're not playing the sports or in the times where you're not at school, really use that time to rest or use that time to do something that you really love or something that recharges your batteries. Prioritize yourself instead of going to the mall when you're not doing sports, maybe doing the other things that are more important or prioritizing your own mental health. How do you know if a guy is interested in you or not? Honestly, this one really depends on the guy, because like I feel like if it's your guy best friend and you've been friends for a long time, I feel like it's relatively easy to like pick up on the fact that they like you. You know how they act when they do like somebody, if they've liked anybody in the past. I think that the easiest way to tell if a guy likes you is honestly just to ask. I don't know why people always make such a big deal about telling people that you like them or telling people you have a crush on them or asking if people have a crush on you, because it's a part of life. Everybody has crushes on people. I'm very straightforward. Even with Owen, he was just like, who do you like? And I was like, you. And he said, okay, I like you too. The embarrassment of them saying they don't like you back is worth it to at least know and not be in the wonder all the time, I guess. Honestly though, just be straightforward and ask. As scary as it might be, I mean, at least you'll know, right? Also, can I just say that this face mask feels so good and I can feel it tightening around my mouth. So if I start talking funny, that's probably why. How do you deal with hate? I have a YouTube channel and I have lots of it. Honestly, I always just tell myself that if somebody is so insecure or jealous of you that they need to comment behind a screen without their real name even as their username, it's not even worth your time. Like, they would never actually say that to you in person. They only do it because they have that kind of wall between them and the real world. And I think the best way to do it is just not take it to heart. Dealing with hate in person is also something that I've had to deal with. A lot of people in life don't want to see you succeed, and it's really sad once you realize how many people are jealous of your success. If anybody's really taking the time of day to bully you for trying, you can look at it in a positive way of, yeah, I'm getting this hate or I'm getting bullied in school, but it's filtering out all the bad people. It's really important to just remember that you're doing it for yourself, not necessarily for other people. You're doing it because you enjoy it and it's something that you like to do, and it doesn't matter what they all think about you, because as long as it's making you happy or your viewers happy or whoever in your life happy, it doesn't matter what some kid on the internet or what some kid in school thinks about you, because it makes you feel good about yourself. I think I'm gonna let this sit for like another 5 minutes-ish, and then I'll be back when I'm washing it off. Okay, so it's been a hot minute and look at around my mouth. Ready? Watch. Do you see it crackling? It feels so nice. I think I'm supposed to wash this off with water and a warm cloth. I'm kind of winging this part. I swear I'm not lying when I say this, but my skin actually feels so soft right now. My skin feels like totally clear, and also, I'm not gonna lie, I think that might have worked. Next up, I'm gonna use Hey Bud's Smooth It Over 10% niacinamide and hemp serum. It balances your oil levels and it improves your skin texture. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I really love their packaging. I just love how clean it is and not busy it is. Like, I feel like if you had these on a shelf, it would just look so cute and put together. They're cruelty free, and this is also a vegan skincare brand, so they use no animal products and they do absolutely no animal testing. It is completely cruelty free, and they use other natural things like hemp, aloe vera, and other natural products, so it's really good for your skin. You're not getting any kind of chemicals in your skin. And I said 1 to 2 pumps. Before I put it on my face, I'm going to pull up another question from my Instagram. What are you most excited about this fall? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for fall clothing. I don't know why, it's so hard for me to have good fashion in the summer, and I'm really excited for like Halloween and watching all of the Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline movies. Like, I love those movies so much, and they're literally my childhood, and they're still to this day some of my comfort movies. That completely just absorbed into my skin. I don't even look oily. I see you, hey bud. I see you. Next up, merch? Question mark? Okay guys, I know that I've been mentioning merch possibly coming out soon a lot on my channel. So I was planning on coming out with it this summer, but I just got really busy and I low-key kind of forgot about it. But I'm definitely hoping to have some merch out within the next few months, hopefully. I'm not gonna make any promises just in case, but it's a really big goal of mine to have my own merch line. Next up, I'm gonna go in with their Get Hydrated Gel Moisturizer. And this is made with aloe vera, a lot of different kinds of vitamins, and this is also another vegan and cruelty-free product. And look at this packaging. Don't they just look so cute together? And apparently you're supposed to use each one of these products. Face wash you're only supposed to use once a day before you go to bed. All of these other products you use in the AM and in the PM, so when you wake up and before you go to bed. So let's try this. Oh, this is a very interesting consistency. I'm seeing a lot of questions about my religion. If you didn't know, I do go to a Christian school, and I think at this point in my life, I don't necessarily believe in God. I'm just kind of like figuring it out, but I'm also a huge space and science nerd. I love space and science, and I love learning about it. I definitely wouldn't consider myself an atheist, because it's not that I don't believe in nothing, I just don't know at this point in my life. I think I'm gonna use a bit more of the moisturizer as well. though, because my skin's absorbing this stuff. So that's kind of where I stand right now, I guess. What do I do to feel better after a bad day? After a bad day, I usually just come home and bed rot and like eat snacks, or I go out with my mom, or I go out with friends and I try and distract myself, because sometimes a bad day is just like the day was slow. Sometimes something happens, and regardless, I really like to distract myself in those times. Sometimes I like to be alone, sometimes I like to be around friends, so it honestly depends on what it was. Or edit some videos, make some videos, like things like that that I can do to distract myself from whatever's going on in my life. The thing I also love about Hey Bud is they have pimple patches, and I love pimple patches. These are kind of ones that you put on when you have little blemishes or early pimples, if that makes sense. And you can't really see it because my camera automatically kind of puts like a filter on, but I am getting a pimple right here. And so I think I'm gonna put one of the Hey Bud patches on, and I'm really interested to see how these are, because apparently when you throw them out, they're biodegradable and they quickly absorb excess fluid, and they're infused with a salicylic acid and hemp for skin repair. They target blemishes and clear acne causing pollutants. All of their packaging is also completely biodegradable and recyclable, so I really love this product. They're all about being natural. It comes with so many. It comes with 48 patches, and I also love how they have different sizes, like small and big ones. I think today I'm only gonna use a small one. Why did me and Owen get back together? So I got a lot of comments when me and Owen broke up, and I just want to clear it up that yeah, me and Owen are back together. I guess some of you didn't know that. Kind of the reason why we broke up in the first place was just like we needed some time apart from each other to just grow as individuals, and I think that that's totally okay and totally normal, and I think it should be a lot more normalized, especially in teenager relationships, that it's normal to break up and get back together if you need time. Saying like, oh, we should just like take a break from each other, I feel like it's in a lot of ways pointless, because you're not gonna commit to that, and I feel like you're just gonna continue on talking to each other. And so I feel like a breakup sometimes can be better in a lot of ways. But we got back together because at the time it felt wrong for us to be together, but it also felt a lot worse for us to be apart. Us having that time apart totally helped us grow stronger as a couple, and things have been really great ever since. But yeah, that's kind of why me and Owen just got back together. I'm ending up putting more of these on than I thought I would, because as I took a closer look at my face, I realized that my skin isn't as clear as I thought it was. That's nice. So that is it for this skincare today. I wish you could feel my face, and that's something I never thought I would say to a camera, but I wish you could feel my face right now. Other than that, all I have to say after that is please go check Hey Bud skincare out. Those were some of the best products that have ever touched my face, so please go and check them out. I'll tag their Instagram and their YouTube down below, and thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you all soon. Love you. I just realized that was out of focus the whole time. Okay, bye.